Hi, this is Just Saying. I'm trying to figure out what are you doing here? I'm playing with my computer. It's raining outside. I'm here in Los Angeles, and I am so happy. It has been so hot. As you can see on my, this is all sunburn. A lot of sunburn. I was just coming on to say I wish everybody a happy day. As you see all of the sayings, love, light, everything is really good, but really kind of think serious sometime. Don't love, 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 and just overlooking all of what needs to be done. That goes a little bit too far. They got a lot of those here in California. And then the people that are making good money, they gather up, and then that's it. You're cut out of the picture. All the love, 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 love goes away. So there was a saying about small things that I saw on someone else's timeline, which referenced I am saying. I'm just saying. Sure did. I said, wow. And it was about the smaller things in life. And there's enough of them. We have enough of them to be thankful for. And I was criticizing it at first. It just goes to show you how, don't pop off the handle. Just sit and read, meditate on that if it catches your eye. And meditate on it to see what the dealio. The true dealio. What was that writer trying to say? American Greed. The guy that's selling body parts. I mean, it's something to really look at. That's a hustle. Some people have really outlandish hustles that put them in the category of corporate America, owning everything, even to the bills and the rights. Because the Constitution shut that down. 15 slave owners wrote the Constitution, and that's why they hovering over it, trying to keep that. It's no good. It's very unbalanced. And as long as that is unbalanced, there's nothing we can do about it. And to me, that president could have said that. And people, when people are trying to impress other people, you want to impress in upper class levels. I used to have a friend that used that a lot on me. You're not on my level in the class. Her class and levels. I hope she's on the level that she wants to be today. Because some people do anything or they won't break that. If other people's lives, black people, poor black people's lives was that important that man could not speak up for them, but he did for the Newtown kids, then go ahead. Go ahead. I noticed it. I'll never put you in office again. You'll never, ever. I'll vote for you or no one like you ever again. So it makes you more aware, But don't overlook all of this stuff while you're doing that love, 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 love. I said, well, then you're overlooking exactly. That's what one of them told me. We're not focusing on that. We're doing the love, 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 love thing. And and it's real bad here in California. And what they don't know, they do know it. They intentionally ignore certain things that are going on. And you know what? That's not good. So I learned a lot doing Just Saying. And I did 250 videos. Did I say that? It's a lot of videos about the history and everything. I was really strong for a black person to be a president. I really was. But I could see that black people don't even help their their relatives that are out on the streets sick or drunk or high. They don't do that. Mexicans are not out there homeless in LA. Not a whole lot of them. There's a great number of white and black. You know, I can imagine what white people go through with the pressure of them being white. They should be rich. So that's a lot of pressure. That's probably why they're going to theaters and shooting up everybody. So it's not good to just do the love, 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 love. I'm love because I love you. No, you don't. And if half of them can control, they want to control everything in those organizations. If they overlook it. So do I need them? I'm interested in news and politics. So I don't need you in my life. Be gone. That's what I do. I don't do the love, love, love thing. That's just obvious. That's a lot of nerve. And spirituality is changing into that. So I guess they'll go from the Christian into that. Because I was there too for the spiritual. Now I stepped out of it. And now I'm really into going back to my beginnings, astronomy. I was in love with it. I had stacks of those books when I was little and Right On magazine when I was younger. And my grandmother would take me to the newsstand to go and get the magazines. So that was always science is more interesting to me than any of that. Neil deGrasse Tyson. I hope I pronounce his name right. He's the bomb. I love his passion and enthusiasm when he talks about science. He's wonderful. He's phenomenal, and that's what I'm interested in. Now, today. You know, I'm never going backwards. I'm not going to Christian, and I would never go to the spiritual thing that I found here in California. In fact, I wouldn't join nothing in California. It is just so fake. You know, everything is so different from what I'm used to. You know, and I don't like that. So I wouldn't share my spiritual self with those people because all they're going to do is anger me. You know, so it's best to stay away from it. American greed, selling body parts. How do you know when Michael Brown, they kept his body for how long? I wonder if his mother knew to go and check on that body and push and squirt. All you have to do is squeeze it. If it feels too mushy, they went in there and took something out. And they put steel rods in there so you can almost feel like a bone. And then they would put stuff in it with newspaper. And that made it stay up until, I guess, decomposition. Selling body parts. And we still selling dope, going to jail for 50 and 60 and 70 years. Here this man is doing, it was very illegal. And 9 to 24. So if he does the lesser part and gets a parole, he's out of there in a minute. Him and all those guys. So what does that tell you? That was real easy. That was an easy $4 million, and they're in there getting arrested. Because those people don't stay in the same part of the jail. They go eat, look at TV, sleep. So they have a wonderful time in jail for those 2 or 3 years rest because they probably hate to come out to explain to their children why they do things like that. He was crying as if he cared, which to me is a mental illness. Signifies a mental illness. He was a dentist, an oral surgeon. And he went into that because you study biotech and all that stuff. And he said, hey, I'm going to make this my game. And did it. And we still selling dope in our community. We need to stop that. Find another hustle. I respect hustles. People are hungry out here. They need to pay bills. Kids have to go to college and go to school. I respect hustles. Sorry. Because the system that we live in are hustling you every day. So all those young boys getting murdered and the girls and stuff, check their bodies. That's what check them. Just 1 or 2 or 3. They might not have nothing in there. That might be a hustle. Let's kill all the niggas. Let's kill them because they costing us money. And let's take their money, take their bodies and make money off of it. And then we have no use for them. So disband. Let's get rid of them. They'll be doing it to the Mexicans too. The Mexicans, they need not think that we're safe. And calling us niggas and fighting the black people, you better get with us. Everybody, all of them need to be with us because they're going to do the same thing to you. Now, what would they do about their babies? I bet you they'll be feeling all on their babies and their relatives, mothers and fathers. But we go to sleep and everybody comes over with food when something tragic happens. You crying, oh, and it's supposed to feel that way. But I think in that case, that boy, they dug everything they possibly could out of that child and made them some money. To this arm and this arm is $135,000. He made $4 million in 4 years. So that's it. I'm not going to talk any more about that. Have a good day. I will come on with another one because it's kind of raining. I was going to do something today, but something else. The book is pretty good. I'm coming up with different ideas though. I think it's going to end up in pictures along with little statements. That's what I think it's going to be. Because actually writing it, people like to read, but I'm so computer literate and film literate that it's real hard for me. I have a dragon here, so I don't actually write it out. I talk whatever I want and it goes right on paper. And I have software and I use Celtics. I don't use Final Draft. I don't like Final Draft over Celtics. So I use that and it makes it very quick. All I have to do is collect the photos and the videos cuts that I want to put, and I want to do that more. So there I am. I think I'm gone from the theater thing. I moved into film. I'm interested in it. Software packages, everything, I know about it. I can do it like that. So, see, have a good day. I see everybody say, be happy, be loved, be happy, be loved, but beware.